Welcome to another edition of This Old Crack House. I'm your host, AC, and it has been a journey. We're almost at the journey's end. I know it's been a while. It's been months and months and months since the last time that I made a video about the crack house, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. A lot of things have gone down, and a lot of them are small things, and we're gonna go over that. It's not sexy. Nobody likes seeing trim work. Oh, look, there's an empty wall. Oh, now there's a border of trim on the floor. Great, grand, wonderful. Nobody cares about that, so I had to wait for all the small things to get done, so then it would make a big difference here for you once you watch this. And boy, a lot of things have changed. A lot of cool things have happened. And let's get into that, shall we? Now, you might remember that the electric panel was over here. This spot right here, this darkened colored piece of, I think that's concrete. Well, whatever's left of the basement wall. Probably just asbestos and death. But hey, it used to be there, and it ain't no more. It's down here. I got a whole new service done on the house. Isn't that neat? Let's go check that out. Just me and you, going through a crack house. Cacao! That's right, we've got a whole brand new breaker box, and you can see all the things. We got surge protectors on here. We've got lower bath, we've got upper bath. That's right, there's two baths. Amazing. There used to only be one, and it was horrible. It was horrifying. It's what nightmares were made out of. But look at all this power that I have now. There's unlimited amounts of power.
Phenomenal cosmic power!
And plus I've got extra room for other things. I forget exactly what's supposed to go here, should the thing eventually go here. Oh God, I need to talk to the electrician again. Aero Electric, by the way, in Buffalo did this. They're absolutely fantastic. His name is Chris. He's very handsome. Look at that. He even labeled everything. Yeah, dining room. I don't know what furry is. Oh, furnace. Okay, well, I just thought I discovered something new about him. Now I'm just disappointed. He could have been a furry. It would have been interesting. Well, what else is happening here in the basement before we go up to the other floors? This is gonna be such a mishmash of so many things, but that's okay, because we're making movements in the right directions. Speaking of movements in the right directions, how about a hot water tank? Yeah, girl's empty, but we're gonna fill her up. That sounded oddly sexual, but I stand by it. And of course I had to put it in twice.
That's what she said.
You know, when you come to an old home with a wet basement like this, what you don't want is you don't want your water heater to be directly on the ground, because you know what'll happen? That'll happen. Like the old water heater. Just disgusting rust, you're getting all super gross and stuff because it's directly on the ground, it's soaking up water. Possibly because some dipshit kid decided to flood the entire house, but hey, I'm not here to judge, just trying to get an arrest made on him. Anywho. Bricks. Bricks are very important. And I know a lot of you are gonna say, hey AC, I thought that you were gonna get a tankless water heater. And Angry Pops said that that is just a waste of money and not worth it. And if you really want extra water to have on demand, you should just get two water tanks. One that keeps them fairly warm, and then a second one that heats it up to a higher degree. That way, even when the one that's all filled up with the hottest of waters runs out, the water coming into it isn't room temperature or ground temperature because it's coming through the dirt and into the house from the water main. It's already heated up. Yeah, things are coming together. Oh, by the way, for the future, we're gonna be getting some spray foam in here. Now, I did a little bit of this on my own, and frankly, it's just not that impressive. There's sunlight coming through and it doesn't look very good. But the rest of this porch floor is going to be sprayed with spray foam insulation thanks to the Bynum crew, Bynum Contracting. Either way, I'm using Bynum from now on because they're fantastic and friends of mine, and I'm tired of getting screwed over by people who don't know what they're doing. I would much rather have my friend yell at people for me and tell them that it's not up to standard, and then, you know, making this thing happen a little bit faster, because it's been 4 years. So we need to really hurry that up. What the fuck is this? Who put that there? Is that the demon of the house? That's the demon. That is the home demon. Little demon from the home that has been cursing it the entire time. All right, well, let's go look at some trim and the overall changes in the house. There's 2 toilets in here now. Things are happening. Now, before I get too carried away, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by someone.
Tack Pack!
By clicking the link below and using code ANGRY, you get a $65 EDC pack for free. Mine came with hearing protection, a flashbang cup, a cool t-shirt, and weapons parts. That's code ANGRY when you click the link below for a free $65 EDC kit. Oh, you thought it was never gonna happen, didn't you? You thought the countertops were just a lie, a figment of your imagination, a promise from your recruiter. But no, behold, fantastic white quartz marble looking countertops with a nice 18-inch overhang. Look at this. Not bad, huh? I know it's echoey in here. We're gonna get some things in, but it's coming along. It's almost done. And like I said before, I didn't want to show you guys some trim on the floor or a knick-knack here and there. I wanted to give you more. I wanted to show you a significant change from the last time that we got together. And boy, have there been some changes. Lights have been taken out. Lights have been removed. We had to cut out extra holes. We had to plant some things. We had to change up some stuff. We had to get a countertop guy in here in order to measure this bad boy up so you can have a little breakfast nook. Munch with the kids while you come up here to Buffalo and watch a Bills game or go to the Sabres game. Unfortunately, the Sabres don't win much anymore, but that could change. And for all the things that you're gonna see here in the kitchen, there are still some things that need to be done. Obviously, appliances. I don't have a fridge yet, or a stove, or a dishwasher, but that's okay, because my friends at Buffalo Warehouse, Sean and the boys, are gonna take care of me. Buffalo Wholesale, yeah. They're in a warehouse, but it's Buffalo Wholesale. Anyway, you know, it's a small sink, but Mama always said it's not the size that counts, it's how you use it. Next step is to get a faucet here. Yes, it's an undermount, because we're classy. Well, fake it till you make it. New lights above the sink. I mean, we've got to put bulbs in it, but we're halfway there, right? It's the thought that counts. Now, I know that you're thinking to yourself, this wall looks bare, and it does. And we're gonna get a corner cabinet as well as a high cabinet that we can, boop, undermount a microwave to. And that microwave's gonna have the hood so that it can blow out all the greasy air from your stovetop when you're cooking and making din-din for the kids. And I have to say, I'm super impressed with the cabinets. One of these cool things, look at this. Holy moly. What the frig? I like that. It's better than a Lazy Susan. You get right in there. Speaking of Lazy Susans, fantastic. That bitch Susan never been so lazy. I have to say thank you to Ransom 515 Cabinetry for hooking me up with these fantastic custom cabinets. I'll put a link in the description. They're Buffalo, Western New York only, but custom cabinets done well and for, geez, about the same that you would get for a pre-built thing at Lowe's, which is just not the same. So if you want custom cabinets, Ransom 515 Cabinetry. And the custom cabinets are gonna come in handy too, because he's gonna come in here and make this like a little, like a closet, like a coat hanging area slash like shoe thing. Put your brooms in there. It's one of the things that we're kind of missing here, is a place to hang up your coats. I mean, he's done a great job with everything else. Why wouldn't he come in here and, you know, basically make an open closet? Speaking of open things up, what'd that booty hole do in this bathroom? I don't have a mirror in here yet. I have to get a mirror. But look at this. We've got our little baby vanity here in the half bath on the first floor, which this used to be just a part of the kitchen where they put a washer and a dryer. It was very not cool. I've also got this super high toilet. Look at that. Comes up to knee level. Gonna have to get a squatty potty.
Truly a footstool fit for a constipated king.
But let's go upstairs, shall we? Oh, I almost forgot. Lights work. Aero electric. Going upstairs. I still have to do something with the stairs. I think I'm just gonna do like carpeting. I think I'm just gonna carpet the stairs. And then I also put like a warning up here, because you will absolutely smash your head if you are 5'10" and above. I went down the stairs one day and top of my head just clanged it. Master bedroom first, shall we? Oh, space. I got a new fan. Put them all in all the rooms. Lights. Ooh. I'm I'm a fan of that. I'm just gonna put that up there. That is one thing that I am not so keen on doing for the next crack house. Every time you mess up a little bit of plaster work or you have to recut a hole or, you know, chisel out a little bit of extra drywall from an outlet, if you happen to go a little overboard with it, well then you gotta put some freaking plaster in it and then you have to repaint and then you can put everything in. By the way, like I said, trim, not a big deal, kind of boring, but it brings the room together, doesn't it? So you got all these nice outlets going across the floor, the windows looking great, going all the way around, and then where the TV's gonna go. So I'm not gonna put a TV in every room, but I wanted the master to have one. So, master television. Gosh, it's dark in this hallway. Not anymore! Let's check out the bathroom. I could cry. Oh my God, I could cry. Oh man. All right, let's look at this bathroom, shall we? Oh.
Shower until the water is empty. Find your crack in there.
All right, let's talk about this vanity a little bit, right? At first, this was gonna go up against the corner, everything was gonna be great, but because of the vanity that I got, it being free floating, things didn't work out. You saw the hole in the wall, we had to make the hole bigger, we had to move the pipes around a little bit, but eventually, this gal got in there. And it looks good. They closed it up on the inside. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little dark in there. But they drywalled it up. All we gotta do is hook up the sink or hook up the trap and the faucet and we should be good to go. Mirror for that is in the other room. Up there, that was an issue. Originally, the vanity was gonna be a little bit less wide. And so you want your light centered on your vanity, don't you? Well, it was over here. And in order to move it over here, we had to cut a hole. All the way over here. Fill it in, and now, here it is. In the middle of the vanity, like it's supposed to be. Amazing. And then of course we've got our, does this work? Got water! Oh, I'm crying. You can take a shower. You can take a shit in the crack house. You can do all that now. Do you know how long it's been? I've never... No, I did. I did take a poop in here once. It was like 2 months ago. Worth it. Little place to put your shampoo. I just love that. Little creature comforts. Little shampoo. Oh man. What color am I gonna get the bathroom curtain, the shower curtain? Jeez, I don't know. We've come a long way, kids. I mean, the bathtub used to be here in the corner and the toilet was right about here. The sink was smushed over here in the corner as this weird, horrible L thing, and there was a hole in the floor. My, how things have changed. Now, once again, like I said, are you really gonna notice the trim? Here in the hallway, sure. But I didn't think that we needed to see like each piece of trim going down. Watch your head. There we go. So there you have it. We've got so much done now in the crack house with all the trim being done. Almost every single outlet is done, covered, light switches on, cabinets are in, countertop is on. Oh my God, the countertop looks so good. New electric in the basement, water heaters going on. This place has come so far. And now we just have to do a couple things like, you know, putting some carpet on these stairs here and fill this place up with some furniture. And then I think we're gonna be set. I guess there's just one thing that I need help doing, and that's getting random YouTuber stuff in here, signed and autographed, or made with their hot little hands. You should probably tag those people, or just comment whose stuff you want in here. I think Donut and Brandon Herrera is gonna be easy. Fat Electrician, I don't know what I can get from him. Leon Lush, do you think he's got something he can give me? Some trend? I don't know. That's a joke, Leon. Matt Carricker can give me his YouTube account. He's not gonna need it anymore. GunTube's going away.
Liar!
Oh, I know something I can show you all. These lights that I have on the front of the house, they're dusk lights. They automatically turn on when it gets dark outside. And I've got a camera in the back, so don't even think about trying to come in here, Antifa. You already doxed me once. You can go frick yourselves. Shove your thumb right up your freaking tight, loose, gross man bun buttholes. So we're getting there. It's very close to being done. Appliances, furniture. I love coming into this kitchen now. I just love it. I mean, can't you see yourself just getting absolutely pissed drunk, and then catching an Uber back here to crash on the couch, watch some YouTubes, and fall asleep for the next day's activities, or I don't know, just rally and go to dinner a couple hours later. Just get a little power nap in, you know, a couple energy drinks. All the major stuff is done now except for that weird hump in the back that we have to fill in. But, well, and the driveway and sidewalk look a little beat. But soon we can post this baby on Airbnb and you all can join it. Now the best way to support the channel is go to angry-cops.com and get yourself a This Old Crack House t-shirt. All those Crack House t-shirts have added up. And it's because of you directly funding this crack house that we are almost done. I don't even know what else to say. I'm sure that the next crack house update won't be 6 months from now. I hope. I pray to Basement Jesus that it's not 6 months from now. Maybe 2 months. And this place will be done and ready. Stocked full of furniture, smelling like, I don't know, fresh baked bread from a candle that I put in the front. So stick around, because even when this place is all done, we still have crack house number 2 to tackle. And some things have happened there. But we can only tackle one thing at a time. All right. See you next time, weirdos. Well, update. You remember when I said that this water tank is new and great and wonderful? Well, there's an issue. It's not a high efficiency furnace, or not furnace, a high efficiency water tank, which means that the excess gas goes into the chimney. And there's a problem with that because if you go in the attic, the chimney's not there. Because I took the attic out of the attic and capped it. So what's gonna happen is all of those fantastic carbon monoxide gases are gonna go, you know, in the chimney that will leak out on the first and second floor and just, I don't know, suffocate everybody and give them carbon monoxide poisoning. Great, grand, wonderful. A death house. Satan has given me setbacks here. So what do I have to do? I have to buy a high efficiency hot water tank and get rid of this one. Hopefully there's a buyer for it, which would be great. It's brand new. Nothing's easy. I can't just get a water tank and hook it up. And I can't just put it to one of the windows because there's not enough outlet space. Days like this it just makes me sad. Just wasted money and time. Ugh. New interesting thing. We've got spray foam underneath the porch. So that means that the basement isn't gonna be as chilly. Isn't that nice? Look at all this stuff. Clyde's got a new spray foamer and Clyde put it in here. He's certified. He's got all the things, all the certs. And he put it in here and he's gonna be redoing the porch. So it's gonna look great. But yeah, we got spray foam in here so it's nice and insulated. It's not gonna be as cold or drippy and crappy down here. Phenomenal. Can't wait for that to be nice. You wanna go see the upstairs? Because he did the attic too. Let's go. Look at it! That's the sound of insulation. That's the sound of cool summers and warm winters. That's the sound of spending a ridiculous amount of money on a crack house in order to bring it up to snuff. And the cool thing about this is it helps make it more structurally sound as well. So, I mean, Buffalo does be getting a lot of snow, and it is a brand new roof, but nonetheless, this stuff, I got nothing to worry about here. I forget if it's closed cell or open cell. I forget which cell it is. It's the one that you can spray onto stuff. And I don't exactly know what that means, but I know that Clyde put me in the right direction. We're boys. It's so nice in here. Oh man, it's becoming a home. It's slowly becoming a home. Oh, I almost forgot. If you want to support the crack house in my endeavors in order to turn a shithole into an Airbnb that you guys can join in, well, support the channel by picking up a This Old Crack House t-shirt. Look at that, isn't that neat? You get all the colors. Basement Jesus, allow Basement Jesus to bless your home. I'll put a link in the description. Check it out. Now let's not forget, we end every episode here by talking with Basement Jesus. Basement Jesus, much like the prodigal son, I have returned. Oh, you thought I was gone for a while. I was here. I was just kind of doing my own thing and, slowly making this thing happen. But after being away for a while, I've returned and you have blessed me. Just like the prodigal son and his dad, right? I was lost, but now I'm found. So that's fantastic news. This place is starting to smell a lot less like Sodom and Gomorrah. The fire and brimstone is easing its way out into just the smell of a normal home. Fresh paint. Things are really happening, Basement Jesus. And I thank you for keeping my faith strong here in this house, in the foundation where I found you, because we are building this house on rock and on solid ground, Basement Jesus. In your name we pray. Amen. Oh, I left a mark there. Gosh dang it.